just 3D prints
Oh, okay.
the head and paints it.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We went to a church today,
Oh yeah.
and the first thing somebody asked me, because I'm wearing my necklace. It's like, "Are you from?" It was obviously not, one of these kind of churches, and they were, "Are you from Africa?"
Oh my God.
No.
I am
Yes.
not joking. I am
No.
not joking. I was like, "This is the first thing you're gonna say to me when I come here."
Not good morning, but are you from Africa?
Oh, he was trying to be nice. Hey, welcome. Are you from Africa because of your necklace?
Well,
No.
it should have been like, all right, hey, are you from Africa? And then he suddenly looks at your neck, because of your necklace.
The question had nothing to do with the necklace.
Yes, that's probably what it was. That might have been what it was.
And then he goes to the next black person.
Oh,
Hi,
my
are you from
goodness.
Africa?
Yep.
It's because of the necklace. That's why.
That's exactly
I
what
know.
it is. I mean,
It's
the
a fair
necklace.
question. You have
I'm wearing
dreads
an
and you have
Africa necklace.
it's fair. There's quite a few people
Mm.
from Africa in Jackson, so
Yes,
Yeah.
it is a
You are
thing.
black.
I am. That's funny.
Oh shit. Hey, what we talking about?
This
This
time.
Y'all said it in unison.
Double P. Yep, Double
Oh,
P's. Wait, is Double P's reference in this movie? Oh, we're talking about a movie.
Probably.
I don't remember.
No,
Rap Josh Productions is Double P.
Yes, it is.
It
It is. It was almost called Double P. We're talking about the Josh's Journal movie, which is on Tubi. So this is kind of a regular episode / Tubi Tuesday / Tubi
Tubi
Thursday.
Thursday?
Tubi
Mm.
Thursday. Well, we always
Y'all said
release
that
on
at the
Thursday.
same time.
Let me introduce everybody. I am Josh, aka Prop Josh, aka Proper Joshua, and I'm joined by several others. We have Smiley, aka
Hey.
the Jason.
yeah, the Jason. Yes, I do go by that. The Jason.
We have Marcus, aka 730.
What's up?
And we have a special guest with us. Joining us today is Carlton T. Clay.
Yay!
Hey.
What's up? What's up?
He's joined us for the second time, but for the first time since with Marcus on here. So this is their first time
And
meeting.
I mean, that last time was like a collab episode where there was like 1,000 guests
Several
at their
different
own
things
time.
going on with that.
So, but yeah, this time we got a full time to be able to hang out and talk to Carlton. So we wanted to put our favorite director to help judge Josh's movie because we're talking about Josh's Journal. So we want to get our special guest and our close friend
Judge.
this movie judge, because
We wanted somebody that wasn't
I
in the movie
want,
to talk about this movie, and we
a
because we were talking about his movie
completely
before. so-
unbiased opinion.
Yep.
Carlton has nothing to gain other than more voices that Josh can cast. So
Yeah, Carlton, you did voices. You did
he's doing some
couple
more
for
voices
Josh,
too.
right? Yeah.
Yeah, Josh been giving me a whole bunch of work. I appreciate that.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, man. We've been featuring your movies, man, on Tubi Tuesdays. Can't wait till I refuse to put this episode out till I know when. Pastor Thorns Part 2 is gonna be available on Tubi.
Oh, I can tell you that right now.
Okay.
Oh snap! Y'all got it right here. When is it coming?
This is
It will be
exclusive.
out on December.
Yeah.
Wherever.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever that. Hold on, let me look at my calendar real quick. Yeah, it's December 19th.
Okay. I
Oh,
thought I was
okay.
expecting next year. Okay.
Oh, no,
Damn.
sir.
Wow. We
December
read.
19th.
So
We
the movie's
read.
done.
Yeah.
Oh
we
yeah,
ready.
the movie's done, edited, sent off to distribution, all that good stuff.
So this, don't tell me. I'm not going to. I'll watch it.
We want to get
Because my
Insider
first question is like,
information. No spoilers.
I ain't
want to
gonna
watch
say
it.
yeah.
I
No,
want
no.
to
I
ain't
know
gonna
what your
ask
question
you.
is. I know what your
Yeah,
question
I don't
is.
want to know
I'm
your
not
question.
gonna
I just want to watch
I'm
it.
not
So
gonna
we're
ask.
not talking about Pastor Thorn, which we will talk about Pastor Thorn 2 when it drops. I mean, I want to make sure we have Carlton back on for that one. But today we're talking about Josh's Journal, the movie.
Yeah. So the director, Josh, is Joshua M. Abrams. Have y'all seen any of his other stuff?
I mean, he's
I
not
heard
really done a
all
lot of
his shit was
movies.
trash and garbage.
I unfollowed him on
Yeah, he kept
on
trying to
YouTube.
like poke me on Facebook. I was like, "Get out of here! You trying to get shot?"
Man,
Then I had to block him on TikTok.
yeah.
Can't stand his TikTok video. Yeah,
I heard he's a little bit of an asshole.
Okay.
a little bit.
Yeah.
You must haven't met the guy in person.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, I know him. Oh, hi.
Who the fuck is Marcus and Josh?
Oh man. Oh man. So oh goodness.
Oh, by the way,
Right
what Josh
away.
got this time, real quick. Mark, I don't know
Josh
if you
got
saw
some
this. Did you see this, Mark? Did I show you this?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, Malcolm and James sculptures.
3D models.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, those look dope.
I commented on Instagram and said you should do not you should, but I said it looks like the claymation special.
episode. Or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Christmas claymation episode. Which
Have you
I'm
ever
rooting for
done?
that.
I know you've done stop motion and you make things out of clay, but
Well,
have
Fox
you
My
ever
Life kind of
done?
Fox Previews Life kind of had a little bit of that.
Nah, Fox Previews Life didn't.
I mean, the turtle shell was clay.
Yeah, that was. I mean, I didn't do stop motion with Fox. I
Yeah.
did,
Yeah.
but it was like shorts. They were real quick. Just like I don't even know if I released them on YouTube. Definitely not as an episode. So
Like a full episode.
yeah, I did claymation when I was
Gonna
like
be
16. I tried, which was like about a little alien walking around my house.
Yeah.
Y'all, you remember that?
Yeah. Okay.
That was the only
on video
claymation.
cassette.
Yeah, that's an old one. That's the only
Yeah.
thing I did.
Pause and record.
Classic.
Carlton, do you have any questions for me?
Already, he just took a.
No,
I know, wait.
You gonna ask him when he took a squeeze and drink.
Yeah, he just drank and drank.
That's what we do on here.
Oh
Well,
goodness.
I see how we put people in the trap boxes. My first question is, how long did it take for you to produce the film?
That
It
is
took.
a great question.
Oh man, so like it. I had the idea back in 2015, and it took altogether it took 3 years to put the film together. It took about a good 10 months to write the script, and it took a good year just to make all the characters, because everything, the backgrounds and the characters, I made them myself. So it took just a flat year to do that, and then another year of just editing, because like the actual filming part didn't take long. Well, the voice recording didn't take long. Voice recording only took a month, but the recording itself took about a year. So everything was almost everything seemed like it took about a year just putting them all together.
Yeah.
And
How many? I would say how many? Because I mean, not to go ahead, but there were so many figures in this
Right.
film.
Like, what is
so
it?
many.
Do you have a count of how many
Like, how
figures
many-
you
yeah, how
actually
many
had?
figures
I have no idea,
The
but I have them
creator doesn't
divided
even know
up.
how many counted.
I had them divided up in boxes. I had the main characters all together. I kept them all together. I still keep them together. And then I had all the extra characters in other boxes and stuff. And, of course, a ton of backgrounds.
And what's interesting is that because I mean, this is the thing. Josh's Journal, the movie, came from Josh's Journal, the TV show, which you ended up making all new characters just for the movie. So not only did you have, the characters from the Josh's Journal TV show, which it was like 4 seasons.
Yeah.
Then you created a whole set of new characters just for the movie.
Right.
Is there any recycled couple maybe?
Yes. Kid Jason.
Oh yes, I was the only one recycled.
Damn, it don't even matter.
I ain't got time to make Jason anymore. The old one. Where that old Jason at? Let's draw that one after.
I remember, yeah, Kid Jason. Kid Jason's in the first scene, and he's the only character to appear in both.
Oh man! Wow. Because you cut out the scene when he went to high school. When
Yeah, I did. And
Malik
I did
went to high school.
Yeah, because I didn't remake a couple of the teachers, and they appeared in the film. But that's
Carlton. We got to give you some of the hidden and deleted scenes, because there is deleted scenes from this.
Oh
movie.
wow!
Yes, there's quite a few deleted scenes. There's quite a few. But I was going to say the anniversary of this, the reason why we're releasing this and doing this, especially around now, it is the 5th year anniversary of when this movie first premiered. I first finished it and had a world premiere in Jackson, Mississippi on 8/18/18. So that was 5 years ago.
Yeah.
At Offbeat, shout out to DJ Venom.
Yeah,
Offbeat,
so it's the 5-year anniversary of that. It's also the 25-year anniversary of when those events actually happened. So this is kind of loosely
25 years ago,
kind of
today.
based on a true story.
Josh
a little
walked on
bit.
campus.
Yeah, I was
Fun
starting
fact.
starting my freshman year of college, and this movie is based on my experience in college, my freshman year.
And this is the 25th year of that?
Yes.
25th
anniversary
25
of
years
that?
ago.
Yes, 25 years
At this
ago.
time.
At this time, the events of the movie is happening.
I was cleaning out my bedroom, being angry that Josh left for college. Like, who am I? There's a little bit of that in the movie.
Yeah.
That's pretty
And then it pans over to Marcus, and he's doing the same thing.
gone to college. Oh man.
So we can get started then.
Yeah.
Well, real quick, Mark and Jason, what did y'all think of the script? Because I mean, y'all are voicing it. So, what did y'all think when Josh gave y'all the script?
I'm just always impressed to see Josh's ability to write a script that's funny and punchy and timely. Like, I have ideas too for like stuff, that I would like to see portrayed film wise, but I'm like, how does somebody come up with, which I guess is a question back to Josh and you, Carlton, like, how do you come up with what lines this person says and this person says to where it's a cohesive scene that happens where, okay, I can take that in and I could follow a story unfolding or whatever, character development. So when I saw the script, I was just excited I was looking for my part. I was just ready to contribute to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I really didn't want to spoil myself on too much. So I was purposely just kind of looking for my parts and then some of Josh's parts. But yeah, I was impressed with it. So
You even ad-libbed some stuff too, because Marcus gave me some. Marcus gave me a few takes.
I think that's just what I do. Like, if I give you a voice, I'm gonna give you like a few different variations of how to
Not just a
deliver
word
the
for
line
word.
or whatever.
Not even.
Yeah,
Right,
I mean, you gave me
correct.
like different lines, and I had to choose which of these different lines. They were all funny.
They worked,
Okay.
all of them. So there's deleted lines from Marcus. Oh man. So I know,
Okay.
like, when I read the script, because it was I guess like right after you finished it. So I actually sat down and read it. I feel like we were in Chicago when you first sent it. Like, we were like visiting family at that time. That's when
I
we
think I
finished.
was finishing up the script. I was
Yeah.
like, when we went to Chicago, I was like,
And so
ends of it.
but I remember reading it because it's the first full movie that Josh wrote. And so like I've
Full
read,
feature length.
yeah.
Mhm.
And so like I've read a lot.
And you like reading and shit anyway.
Yeah. I still haven't read the full season of Malcolm and James yet. That was like 5 years old. I'm like, there's only one person that actually read that. So, but anyway, but you changed it. Anyway, reading that script, it was really cool, like to get the sci-fi to get and knowing the characters, it's kind of like I was thinking when I'm reading the script, which lines that I would, play or who character other than the obvious one, which I think that's the only character I ended up playing. Uh, but
You had to make room for other people. We had to
no, it was good.
See, the
It was
thing
good.
about Jason is, Carlton, I don't know if you noticed, I put Jason in a lot of my projects, and
Everything.
Jason is such a great voice actor that I have to tell him
Appreciate it.
to hold back,
To pull
because
back.
he will take
Look,
everyone's lines.
look, Jason, I'm saying it. I don't know if Jason, I talk to Josh all the time, and I'm always saying, man, Jason is probably the funniest person that like. He's the funny, like when it comes to any of the voice acting shit like that. Jason always, always makes me laugh. Like he is
Yes.
just that funny.
Appreciate
But
that.
he'll get into the character. If I say, "Hey, Jason, you're gonna play this character," you have to come up with,
Oh, yeah.
he's just a
I-
little. I could give him a little
Yeah.
synopsis of who this character is, and then he'll be like, "Okay," and he'll and mess around with a couple voices, and then once he come up with the voice,
He will get
that-
into character.
that we agree on, he'll
Did he freeze?
Looks like it.
I was like, who froze him?
Oh,
what? Can y'all hear me?
now we
hear you
can.
now.
Oh.
All right.
Did I break up?
Yeah,
You
you
just for a
froze.
second.
What?
but
What did I? What's the last thing y'all heard?
Just
You
talking
said
about how awesome I am.
No,
You said
no, I'm
Jason
saying
would give
like
the character and then you
I
stop.
could give him a character, give him a synopsis of a character, and then he'll mess around with his voice, come up with the voice. And once it's a voice we agree on that everybody laughs at or whatever, think that it fits, and then that's it. That's all he need. And then we shooting, and then it's just gonna take over. The character is gonna take over. And if he's got written lines, it's even better. It's like then he can mess around with that because you do a little ad libbing too.
Yeah, I try to do that, and that's the fun part about recording it. I mean, you get into the character, but this was the easy because it was just me. So like I played younger me, and I played today me basically because it was like
Right.
future me is
Wrong,
really
Jason.
just regular me as a character of Lightning, which I like. So that was fun.
Right.
But reading the script, I like was really fun to engage in, to see the different characters, and I knew a lot of what happened, like the real part of the story. And so like to see, and we've talked about some of the, elements of the time travel. And if we always joked about this in that time frame, what would happen? Spoiler alert. Are we ready to do that too?
Yeah, the spoilers.
So spoiling, if you haven't watched the movie yet, shame on you. Why are you even listening to this podcast?
I just really like Josh.
If you like Josh and haven't watched this movie, who are you?
I thought y'all were reading entries out of his journal.
Oh, goodness. But we would always joke about Malik coming from the future when he was 2.
Yeah.
So when he was a kid, we would always talk about him. I even made a comic book where Malik came from the future and I was Lightning in the comic book. So this isn't the same world or same universe, but I made a comic about Lightning. I have a whole 10 issues when I was 12, 13, 14 years old, and Malik came from the future.
Really well thought out.
Appreciate it. But Malik came from the future in that. And so like Malik has been a time traveler for the whole
So once Malik became of age,
we're like,
soon as Malik became of age, hey, let's make this movie where you're a time traveler.
Was he actually the exact age?
He
That's
was
the same
exact
age that he was
he is
supposed
17.
to be. Wow.
He was 17
17.
when you made this movie.
So Malik was 17 when he
okay.
made the movie. He was supposed to be 17 at the time. So that's perfect.
That's crazy.
I remember Josh being hell bent on like trying to make the plot make sense, like within the script or whatever, like as far as the time travel element. And I remember you asking a lot of questions like, does this make sense? Or like, what do you think? How do you think time travel? Like, how would you scientifically explain time travel? I'm like, I think it works like this. I could be dead ass wrong, but I think it works like this. But like he was, y'all were hell bent on getting the story practical and like believable enough to happen and put all them pieces together. I didn't realize he was actually that age, so that's a fun fact for me.
That
right
is
there.
a fun fact. I was trying.
That's
to
why
figure
he
that out.
said, 17 years in the future. And it's like, why 17 years? Like, because he was born at the beginning of
So would it have been a different year if he was older? You would have made it exactly the same
I
age
probably
as
would have
he
made it
was.
exact. I don't know.
19
I
years
like
in
the
the
fact
That's
that
a
he
number.
was-
That's a time you can play with. But
yeah.
to keep him high school age, 17 is a good sweet spot.
Yeah. All right. I guess we'll run through the movie real quick with Act
Yeah.
1. You're gonna put it up.
Yeah,
there.
I got it. I'll play it.
And Jason did a lot of the graphics. He did all the
special
graphics,
effects.
Right
It's like a
away,
lot.
you notice. Right away when it opens, you notice there's more detail and elements in the background, and then like the After Effects and stuff.
Yeah, I actually used After Effects to do the special effects. There was green screen, so we added. Shout out to Talamika, who shot the actual
Backgrounds.
downtown Jackson images. So
Oh, wow.
downtown Jackson images that we added into the green screen. I blurred it up a little bit so it can kind of add some depth effect. But
Yeah, I wanted this movie to take place in Jackson, Mississippi without
saying it.
Yeah, without saying it, and that not with it, because Jackson gets a bad reputation.
So did you do tracking on that screen, Jason?
Yeah, I mean, I had because I had to add that add the image video on there and everything. So it was fun.
I love that this video has special effects though, because it's dope.
So it starts off. So the movie starts off with this kid running and escaping these drones, and you got this evil guy in a mask chasing after them. Basically, it's a lot of it's like basically you don't know what's going on.
Yeah, like somebody's fighting. Gotta get away. What about you? Oh, I'll be okay. You gotta go. Save yourself. Okay. What's gonna happen? No, go. So yeah.
So there's a lot of action going on. And honestly, I got that from my dad. He told me the best movies are when they start off in the middle of something.
Immediately, he was good at doing that attention grabber, like
it's that attention grab. So that's what I wanted to do.
No, that makes sense because it's like we explain it later, but just like get your attention, what's gonna happen, you'll never know. And it does take some good
so
stuff.
So the kid goes into the time travels with the journal, and then the bad guy Revenger, he's like, I know exactly where he's going, and he disappears as well. And then we have the opening credits.
I put the fire on the bottom to
I know why.
Symbolize That's all. Shout out to Back to the Future.
Shout out to the whole movie.
Nobody cares that y'all made Christopher Lloyd. Shut up.
Me and Christopher Lloyd are best friends. There's a picture. Oh goodness. So
who the hell is Marcus? I know who Josh and Jason are.
Oh goodness. Okay. So Josh, you have a lot of character, a lot of different actors.
I like that
and
you
actresses.
actually use your actual drawings from back then on this.
Yeah, that is interesting.
That's dope, Josh.
With the pencil, those are his actual drawings from high
college.
School.
That's like
if
you look through the journal.
Well, not from
some
college.
of it, high school.
Some of that stuff is high school, right?
Did Josh disappear?
Yes.